I've been visiting Akha villages constantly for nearly a year. This video is a record of my latest trip in Chiang Rai, Thailand. The Akha Swing Festival is one of the most important annual events for the Akha people. It's organized in the late August or early September in northern Thailand to honor the goddess of fertility and Akha women. It's also somewhat considered as the Women New Year. The highlight of the festival is when the women ride swings and swings back and forth while singing and praying for a good harvest. Meanwhile, the Swing Festival is a unique opportunity to discover the costumes of Akha Hill tribe, performances, daily activities, and their culture. Akha people are easily recognized by their headdresses and black outfits decorated with jewelry. They use a solid cotton fabric woven and dyed with blue, black, indigo to make them. The Akha women's costumes are decorated with silver chains, beads, shells, while men's clothing is simpler. They wear Chinese-style pants and turbans during traditional festivals. Traditional Akha houses are constructed of logs, bamboo, and thatch. Due to rapid social and economic changes and the end of semi-nomadic life, concrete buildings are booming. The main staple of the Akha cuisine is highland rice and a variety of vegetables. Some of the ingredients come from the forest. As a researcher, I hope I could live among them and learn by involving in local life. Most of the Akha dishes are seasoned with herbs and chilies and either wrapped or served in banana leaves. Mr. Atu is the founder of Akha Culture Center, Chiang Rai. He also works for NGOs to promote ethnic culture, especially Akha language and wisdom. Atu Akha Home is located in Chiang Rai. It welcomes people to know about hill tribes in Thailand. They serve herbal tea, coffee, honey, and other farm products to support remote communities. There is an eye-catching signage behind the coffee bar. Have a heart, respect for others. The spirit of Akha Home. Akha Hospital is based at Akha Home, where people can experience traditional treatment like body massage and foot massage. Since it's Swing Festival, people gather at Akha Home to sing, dance, and pray, and of course to share Akha stories. The Akha language is a tonal language and spoken by Akha people in southern China, eastern Burma, northern Laos, and Thailand. They haven't had a written form traditionally, but they do have a strongly performed oral transmission, like singing. The Akha are often classified by the Chinese government as part of Han. Even though not all dialects of Akha share mutual intelligibility, the government helps standardize the written language. Now, the Chinese, Thais missionaries have developed Chinese-based, Thai-based, Roman-based scripts for learning the language. Paul Lewis served as a missionary with the American Baptist Foreign Mission Society in Burma from 1947 till the spring of 1966. He then, with his wife Elaine, returned to the mission field to Chiang Rai, Thailand, where they continued their work with Akha and Lahu people. As a young couple with a zeal of sharing God's love back then, they were able to speak Lahu Akha languages and work out scripts which are still used by many today. They published books to help Akha people learn how to read their own language, and also books related to health, agriculture, Akha stories, and God's love, including the well-known book Peoples of the Golden Triangle, Akha Oral Literature, as well as Akha English-Thai Dictionary, in which some basic and systematic variations in regional dialects of Akha are discussed. This is the newest book at Akha Home to teach kids about the basic alphabet. Atu drives me to the village where he was born and shows me his secret world. We passed by a village, Ababatana. It's a community-based tourism village where many families provide homestay before COVID. The form of subsistence for the Akha people remains agriculture. They grow tea, coffee for trade, and other crops to support the family. Youngsters go to Taiwan, Korea, legally or illegally, to fight for a better life and send money back home. Animals are regarded as an asset that can be traded or exchanged for other goods. Akha people raise chicken, ducks, and pigs, but they only slaughter them on special occasions like weddings, funerals, or festivals. And they love dogs, but brutally some Akha people eat dogs. Because I grew up in the city, I felt thrilled to get in touch with animals closely, feed them, and expose myself to the nature completely. After a few hours' drive, we arrived at Atu's home, a place where he is willing to dedicate himself to protect. He founded Akha Life University here and moved to Chiang Rai City for the commute concern.
Maybe that's clear.
Moon.
Moon and sun, right?
Yeah.
And this one, when we are building, we have this one like this.
Yeah.
This is the home, right? Because we have home. If you have like this is connection with moon and sun to make energy for the people who are stay under the home, right?
Oh, yeah.
And this leaf, the leaf where Akha people, we have the leaf special. We are sacrificed for this leaf. We call bese polo. This one. And okay, sure, for the food, right?
Yeah.
The rice, right? Food to eat, right? And this, because the people we need have the dread and sleeping bag or sleep, is this more we make the embroidered symbol.
Yeah.
It's a woman handmade, like you have, right? Like
Yeah,
that.
this.
Right. And that's all the symbol for Akha Yong or Akha University. That's a really important for we sacrifice for
Food,
we have
home,
this to make the complete. Yeah.
There are hundreds of herbs in the yard, and Atu knows every single plant. Actually, his father was an expert of Akha traditional treatment. Therefore, their old place is the base of Akha Honey Medicine Learning Center. Atu has a collection of his father's heritage. Pictures of Akha people in Laos, Burma, China, and bones for medical use. There are many bee houses in the yard to attract the maximum amount of bees.
The bee honey, right?
Yeah.
And the how of the honey, we need to boil it first.
The story keeps going on. So does the Akha wisdom. Thank you all for helping me along the journey. Another sunset, another sunrise. Keep on keeping on. Special thanks to Akha home, Galohamade